Now let's draw a radius and start to move it through quadrant 1. Wherever we stop, we can draw a line from the end of the radius straight down to the x-axis, and we have a triangle. This will always be a right triangle with an x leg and a y leg, and the radius as the hypotenuse. If these terms are unfamiliar, go back to the geometry tutorials earlier in the series and catch up. Otherwise, let's observe that as this angle grows, the hypotenuse is always the same, as it's the radius of the circle, but the lengths of the legs change in a way that depends on the angle. When we get past the vertical, the triangle is now in quadrant 2, and as we pass the horizontal, the triangle appears in quadrant 3, and finally quadrant 4. To describe the precise relationship between these side lengths and this angle, we can use trigonometric functions.
Mr. J, it's 2:05 and it's time for me to leave. The football team plays in Memphis this week, so I'm about to get on the bus with the rest of the team, and then we're going to the airport. Right. I have one just like it.
Welcome to the ESPN Geico High School Football Showcase here in Memphis, Tennessee. We're at the Liberty Bowl where the Memphis Tigers play, where we have Memphis University School facing off against Servite from California. Servite's the number 3 ranked team in the entire nation, one of the best defenses in the nation, going up against a Memphis University school that struggled so far this season. Let's take a look at the high school football top 10. 2 teams in California, and we have the number 1 team in California playing today, the number 3 ranked Servite Friars. Mater Dei was the number 1 team last season. They won a national championship. Servite lost a state championship to these guys. And California has 42 ESPN 300 recruits in the 30-22 class. That's the senior class. And that's just giving you the feel of the type of competition Servite plays. At the start of this game, Memphis University moves the ball all the way down the field, deep into Servite territory. Uncharacteristic for their defense. It'd be 2nd down and 6 here. Quarterback checks it down to the running back, Ross, who ends up getting the first down. 6-yard gain on the play. After that, the defense will have another chance to get off of the field right here on 3rd down and 9. They would send the tight end in motion, putting him one-on-one with Mikey Reynolds. Mikey Reynolds has inside leverage, but the quarterback didn't see the safety trailing him, so he gets the interception, downs it in the end zone, and it's going to be a touchback. Great play by the safety, fooling the quarterback, making him think that he was open after Mikey Reynolds low-key got burned. But the Servite offense could not capitalize, so it'd be 2nd down and 7 right here. Reynolds in the slot, playing man coverage, has great coverage, but the quarterback throws it across the middle of the field. Mikey Reynolds in on the action, but it's a 16-yard gain for Memphis University School. Less than a minute and 30 seconds left to go in the first quarter. It'd be 1st down and 10 right here. They send the tight end in motion. Reynolds is in the slot, playing man coverage. Quarterback throws it. Bennett only gets 1 yard on the play. Right here, it'd be 2nd down and 9. Mikey Reynolds does a great job of flowing all the way to the play and ends up smacking the running back. Only got 2. Just watch Mikey Reynolds shoot out of a cannon with the pursuit angle. It just punishes him. Been the hardest hitting safety ever since he stepped on the field, in my opinion. 3rd down and 7. Reynolds, great man coverage on the tight end. Quarterback decides to take off. Reynolds and his teammates pursuing the quarterback, ends up smacking him. It's going to be 4th down and 3. Great play right here by Reynolds. Inside leverage, stays with his man. Quarterback had no chance to complete him, even if he didn't have help. And at the end of the first quarter, the score is 0-0. Very surprising here in Memphis. Coming into this game, we expected Servite to be dominant, and they've been everything but that, especially on the offensive end. 2nd down and 5, play action. Mikey Reynolds playing across the middle of the field, and what a dime from the quarterback. Finding Denver Wilson, 42-yard gain. They're now in Servite territory. Mikey Reynolds patrolling the line of scrimmage. Single high look coming from Servite. Mikey Reynolds all over the middle of the field, tries to go for the interception, but he misses. Bryce Davis catches the rock on the 4-yard gain. Now it'd be 2nd down and 6 right here. Reynolds all over the out route. He ends up getting the interception. Tried to bait the quarterback on the previous play, failed, but he gets him this time, and it's a pick 6. Mikey Reynolds is going all the way. First points on the board comes from the Servite defense. And I think Mikey Reynolds is extremely underrated as an athlete. Way more athletic than you think. Great change of direction and explosion. Finishes on the football, gets the interception, and he goes all the way, making a huge play for this defense. With 3 minutes left to go in the first half, Servite comes out in a too-high look, but they drop down in coverage. Reynolds almost has another pick. Smacks Bryce Davis on the play, but the quarterback, he better be careful. Bryce Davis is a subscriber to the channel, by the way. Quarterback gets pressured up the gut, dumps it off the Ross. Reynolds makes the tackle. It's going to be 3rd down and 4. Where Memphis University would convert, move the ball down the field, and they would face another 3rd down. This time it'd be 3rd and 5. 1 minute left to go in the first half. Reynolds does a great job in coverage. Ends up stopping him, forcing a 4th down and inches, and they're probably going to go for the field goal. To make this a 4-point game with less than 1 minute left to go in the first half. Kick is up. And it's good. And at the end of the first half, Servite's winning 7-3 over Memphis University School. If you want to be featured in some of the videos on this channel, then please watch this video right here. You can be a character in the Reason Sports Network universe. We make content for high school, college, and the pros. You can submit a form. The link will be in the description. However, if you sign up with Patreon, you'll have a lot more customization and control over your character. The link will be in the description. You can also view your player's season and career stats online. The link will be in the description. I also added a social media feature for the universe to be more immersive. The link to that video will also be in the description. If you don't have Patreon but you still want to be featured on the channel more, then make sure you're active in the comment section. You being consistently active reminds me to put you on the channel in some way. When you submit a form, your character will be put in the universe. You can see yourself in a live stream or video when teams play, but it's highly unlikely that you'll see me controlling your player throughout a game if you don't have Patreon. Signing up with Patreon gives you control over attributes, accessories, gives you a GTA face, control over your backstory, and you'll be one of the best players in the universe. This first half has been a lot more entertaining than we anticipated. Score is 7-3. Little defensive struggle going on. Both teams aren't really generating points on offense, but I have to say, Mikey Reynolds looks unbelievable. He's making plays all over the football field. And give credit to this Memphis University School defense. They're hanging tight in with Servite, the number 3 team in the nation. Coming into this game, we're like a 1-5 team versus Servite. They should run them off the field, but they've hanging tight in there, and they have a chance at the upset. 2nd down and 10. Start of the 3rd quarter. Mikey Reynolds manned up with a running back. They run a running back draw. Mikey Reynolds punishes him for a loss of 1. This absolutely lays him out. Mikey Reynolds, you have to chill, young man. He has a family. Just destroyed him. 3rd down and 11. Mikey drops back into coverage. Quarterback decides to go deep, and Speedy gets the interception. Speedy ends up trucking him. Mikey Reynolds, the lead blocker. And that's the 3rd turnover of the game for Memphis University School. Prince Speedy, a subscriber to the channel, with an interception. Scott Dubinsky, quarterback for Memphis University School, his 3rd pick of the day. And with that turnover right there, Servite will finally take advantage of it, put some points on the board. The score is now 14-3. 3rd down and 7. Dubinsky drops back, throws another interception to Speedy. Back-to-back, Speedy breaks another tackle. The 4th interception of the day for Dubinsky. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, Servite is winning 21-3 over Memphis University School. The game is getting more like what we expected it to be coming into it.
The Honda Accord LX is in a class all by itself. It has upscale styling and standard Honda sensing to help improve awareness on the road, with more powerful acceleration and passenger volume than either a Toyota Camry, Ford Fusion S, or Nissan Altima S. Maybe that's why Car and Driver called it America's best sedan. Now is a great time to get a great deal on the Accord. So hurry into your Honda dealer and test drive one today.
Start of the 4th quarter, 4th down and 13. Dubinsky has time in the pocket, ends up getting pressured and sacked. Loss of 6. The coverage was great downfield. Servite takes advantage of it, scores another touchdown, and now they're up 28-3. 2nd down and 13. 1:35 left to go in the game. Dubinsky checks it down, and Mikey Reynolds ends up making a tackle, but that would be the end of the game. Mikey Reynolds, the player of the game, with 7 tackles, a TFL, a forced fumble, and an interception. What a game by this young man. Servite started off the game slow, got into a groove around the 3rd quarter, and the 4th quarter was complete domination. Here are the player stats for the game. If you're new to this channel, anyone that has a period next to their name means that they are a subscriber to the channel, while anyone that has an apostrophe next to their name means that they are a Patreon member. It's Reezy, owner of the Reason Sports Network. Make sure y'all like the video, comment on the video, subscribe to the channel, and click on the post notification bell too. And if you want to see a similar video to this, then please watch this video right here.